Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. That run moves the ball to the 16.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They look to throw it here on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out around the 45. Not a good one. The offense takes over in plus territory. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Syracuse lines up quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long. which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Syracuse needing this fourth down conversion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Mountaineers are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Takes the handoff. It's James.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball. But they show you why they love this fact. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. First down and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. And there's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Dunks it down to the back. Caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Mountaineers are on the move here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. An impressive spin there. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense really clicking here. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. One of those critical third down plays coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Got it. 13 seconds left in the first half as they line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking for a gap. It's James.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick pass, the catch is made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Mountaineers will crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Went after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's James. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Singleton. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop it short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the Mountaineers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's James. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. And the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the fourth. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. As a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It's a smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I understand being down a couple of scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they